Welcome everyone and happy Valentine's Day. I'm Phil and I'm excited to show you how to play My Funny Valentine by Rogers and Hart. We've got this in all difficulty levels from rookie to advanced, so make sure you assess where you're at and find the level that's appropriate for you. If you're just starting out and you're a rookie player, we're going to be learning the melody in this series, the Rookie Easy Play-Along arrangement. Let me show you how it goes here. I'm going to demo it for you, and then I'm going to break it down for you guys note by note. Here we go. Okay, there we have it. The simplified Rookie Easy Play-Along melody for My Funny Valentine. Should we get started? I'm ready if you are. All right, our very first note is D, just above middle C. And we're going to play that with our thumb. And you can see in the notation there's a 1 on that note. Well, briefly, let's remind ourselves our fingers have numbers here. We're going to see numbers on notes in notation to help us know what finger to play the notes with, all right? So thumb is 1, pointer is 2, middle finger's 3, ring finger's 4, pinky is 5. We have 1 on D, 2, 1 note higher on E, 3, 1 note higher on F. Now let's just start there with those 3 notes. Go ahead and get your right hand up with me. Thumb on D, we're going to play D, E, F. Try it with me. D, E, F. We have some more notes in this section, but really we're just going to be in this position for the entire arrangement. So we're going to call this a D minor position. Don't worry about why it's called D minor position. It will be helpful, though, to remember that your first note or your lowest note is D, and that's where we put our lowest finger, which is our thumb, or our 1 finger. These are the 5 notes we're going to be using. D, E, F, 4th finger on G, 5th finger on A. Okay, take a moment to make sure you find your D minor position with your right hand, thumb on D, and then we'll be ready to dive in more to this notation. So, we're in D minor position. Our first note is D, half note. Next we have E, another half note, and then F, another half note. Next we see some quarter notes. Those move twice as fast as the half notes. E, F, and then we go back to E. We're changing our note order around, but we're never moving our fingers or our hand out of this position. Half note, half note, half note, quarter note, Then we land on an E that is tied to another E. That's what that line means that's connecting the two notes. We're going to play this one for quite a long time, then we're going to rest. Then we see again, thumb on D, half note tied over to a half note. When we see a tie, it means we're going to combine both of the notes that the tie is connecting. Typically it means we're going to hold it for a while, okay? So we have this D tied to another D, and then some quarter notes, E, F, E, F, E, tied to another E. Rest, thumb again on D, walking up E, F, and then we're going to rest here for two measures. A measure, of course, is the box of notes or rests that we see in the staff. So we see a measure here with a little line through it. That means we're resting for that whole measure. We see another measure of rest. Then we see a new note so far that we haven't seen. Fourth finger is going to play G. We're tying this G, which is a whole note, twice as long as a half note. We're tying 4 whole notes together, so we're going to be really holding this for a while. And that's where we'll leave it for now for this video. We have plenty more to come in this arrangement, but I want to send it to you soon so you can get some interactive practice. And then you'll see me again, we'll learn a bit more, you'll practice that. You'll learn a bit more, you'll practice that. And we're going to go back and forth like this throughout the duration of this session on My Funny Valentine. Okay, let's look back at this again. We're going to review what we learned. We're going to try to play it in time with our backing track, with our jazz band. And then I'm going to send it to you to move on to the next segment to get some practice. Let's follow the scroll bar and work on our rhythms. D, E, F, E, F, E, hold it. Rest. D, hold it. Now quick. E, F, E, F, E, hold it. Rest. D, E, F, now rest for 2 measures. Get ready for our 4th finger on G. Now we're going to hold it all the way to the end. Okay, good. Rewind and play back with me as many times as you need at that slow tempo. But when you're ready, let's go to full tempo now. Let's speed things up.